Hey everyone, what's going on? It's DGamer09. I'm back here again with another episode of Marvel's Spider-Man, and the last time we left off, we actually dealt. Oh, hang on.
Today is a day for somber reflection. A mourning, honoring fallen heroes like Jefferson Davis. But it's also a day to vow never again. It stops here. Some people say I blame everything on Spider-Man. Well, I don't blame him. That cowardly act is squarely the responsibility of whoever committed it. If we're gonna keep New York safe, we can no longer tolerate the kind of lawlessness Spider-Man and his ilk represent. This is our city. By God, we're going to take it back.
Well, it was partly kind towards us, at least. At least he doesn't outright say that some random terrorist or planned out terrorist attack was our fault. Anyway, as I was saying, the last time we left off in this series, we actually had a rather shocking episode because we encountered the leader of the demons, who turns out to be Martin Lee, the founder of Feast, secretly acting as Mr. Negative. Why and what's wrong with him, we don't really know yet. There's one of Howard's 12 pigeons. And then after encountering him and stopping a runaway...
I think I found one of Pidgey's cousins. Dusty gray flecks. Might have just left a stain on my suit.
Fair. Guy's a little devil, but he's a charmer. Give him a pat on the head and point him towards me. He'll find his way.
No problem. I'll do the same for any others I find. It's getting away.
And after stopping a runaway helicopter with a wrecking ball on it, we actually went to a rally for Norman Osborn, who was also awarding Jefferson Davis, the cop who saved us, a medal. And a terrorist attack by the demons occurred where they suicide bombed the riot, and in the process they knocked Peter out and killed many innocents, including Jefferson Davis. Which, funnily enough, also leads us into learning that Miles Morales, a person who in the Ultimate Comics run became Spider-Man, exists in this universe. So, will he become Spider-Man? We don't really know. Insomniac's take is an original story instead of it being based on anything, so we shall see throughout the course of this story what exactly happens with Miles. But all we know for certain for now is that he is obviously depressed at losing his father, who wouldn't be, and Mary Jane had the brilliant idea of sending him to Feast actually to help him out, which is a really nice gesture to try and show him that there are people who care. So we'll see how that goes. Here's our new backpack.
This piece of Mysterio's helmet gave me ideas for my eye lenses. Go ahead, sue me, fishbowl head.
Mysterio is one of my favorite Spider-Man villains, just because of his use of trickery and how you're never certain if what he's doing is real or not, and all the fishbowl head jokes as well, and he just looks really cool. So, point being, I hope to God that Mysterio is in Spider-Man 2.
Kind of skin condition under that stupid suit or something? Nice composition, if I do say so myself.
The bar with no name. More re-elect Osborn signs everywhere, of course. Let's take on this active crime that we can hear going on. We have the demons causing a riot, of course. We have a challenge of web throwing them. So why don't we do it? I thought it was web throwing objects, but it turns out to be actually web throwing them. Let's heal ourselves up as we do a finisher. Oh wow, that was a powerful one. As you can see, as the game is progressing on, we can see that everything is turning into pure chaos already. As
more brutal. I can't believe Martin Lee is really behind all this.
exactly as Peter just said, with the increasing violence of the demons,
Getting worse than Fisk ever was.
with the increasing violence of the demons and the more somber mood as the game is going on, like the rain so far still not stopping, we can see that there is literal war in the streets with the demons on the loose right now. So why don't we handle them? Oh dear. We gotta make sure to not get hit. Let's see if we can web bomb them and make it a bit easier on us. We have to perform 20 aerial hits, so the fact that we keep getting hit right now is not that good. And anyway, you can just see the chaos that's rising. Hopefully our friendly neighborhood Spider-Man can put a stop to it. But as I said, with Miles' storyline, only time will tell as the game goes on, so we'll see what happens. Anyway, that's them done. So
Demons are down.
let's
I'll let you take it from here, officers.
keep doing our thing. Notice that the more action heavy, hey, something's going on, music hasn't really stopped as well. So just an indicator of where we might be going here in our later act of this game. I believe, by the way, with the terrorist bombing that we officially started Act 2.
Squad. My one and only fan club. When Jameson's going off on me, it helps to remember they're out there.
Fun fact for everyone, there is now I would say pretty well-known and somewhat famous superhero YouTuber, superhero game, actually specifically YouTuber, that largely focuses on Spider-Man, but does other content as well, called Evan Falarsha, and he actually started his channel by being hyped about Spider-Man 2018, or Marvel's Spider-Man, and he slowly built up a fan base as time went on leading up to the game, and he started calling his fans the Spidey Squad, and because of that, actually, that's why they added that pin.
People, but not much work getting done.
That you can see. They're keeping it under wraps.
I'll turn over some rocks.
Speaking of, he's actually still going strong to this very day, and he is even covering rumors and news of Marvel's Wolverine and lead-ups to Marvel's Spider-Man 2 and just all sorts of things. So he's actually doing pretty well for himself. If you guys want to go and check him out, he's a pretty nice guy. Not that I know him personally or anything, I just really like the content he makes. And he also does this cool thing where he takes his intros and styles them to the themes of previous Spider-Man cartoons, like the MTV Spider-Man the New Animated Series or the 90s animated series, and like puts it to clips of the upcoming games.
Sleep it off.
How did we stealth take down that guy? How are they still not aware we're here? Don't you dare hit me with that. Hits him. Alright, now that we're done there, let's start our waves of enemies. We have 6, as you can see. Hope you guys don't mind. We're just starting this episode off with doing a lot of side content because when we transitioned from being at the rally to the graveyard, it actually put us around a lot of side content. So I just thought it best to tackle it while we're here, especially with no spoilers. But as the game goes on and we need to start paying more attention to the story due to the context of things that are going on, I figured we'd just get our side stuff out of the way while we can. Why is it not showing us that we are taking part in the waves, I wonder? Ah, now it does. That was odd. I got worried it glitched out for some reason. We gotta keep disarming them. That's the idea. They just came out of the trailer.
A lot of tardy slips I'm gonna have to write.
Let's see if we can disarm him. Nope, but we can yank him. Okay, that's a cool shot. Let's see what else we can do. The dodge animation is so cool, especially if you get the perfect dodge. Anyway, how are you guys feeling about this playthrough so far? Are you guys enjoying it? Are you excited for Marvel's Spider-Man 2 based off what you've seen in this playthrough? Am I delivering good enough content for you all? Am I cheering you guys up if you have sad days, or making you feel welcome if unfortunately you don't throughout the rest of your days? Well, just let me know, because I'd like to try and deliver good content for you guys.
Spider-Man, my sources say they're running exotic weapons out of that location. Explosives, rocket launchers.
This does manage to get stuff you don't see outside the military.
That needs to stay off the streets, by any means necessary.
We have a combo of 87. It makes sense that they're supplying exotic weapons, considering that this whole time they've been pulling out rocket launchers and things. So many hits is the trophy we earned for earning a 100 combo, which is always fun to do in any superhero game, but especially the Arkham games and the Spider-Man games. You could get upwards of almost like 150 combos in the Amazing Spider-Man 1, the game adaptation based off the film. They just threw enemies at you like all the time. And the combat here is just so fluid and fun and strategical that it makes for plenty of perfect plays.
It's kind of touching how badly you guys want to join your boss in jail.
Isn't it though?
Painful.
Say what you will about Fisk's men and them being on like cops being on payrolls here and things like them having these exotic weapons, but at least they're not outright attacking rallies and killing innocent people like the demons are for some reason.
Got Big Willie's guys and his weapons all wrapped up for Christmas morning.
Well, you've got a red suit, so you're close enough to Santa Claus for me. Thanks.
I love their banter so much. that was fun. Hope you guys aren't getting annoyed with the side content. I promise you we're gonna get back to the story, but we're still around a lot of side stuff for us to do. So what if we do it?
Something wrong?
Oh, no. I just had to thank you for saving my daughter from those muggers.
When did this happen?
Just now. Busy guy like you. I guess it all blurs together, huh? Near the theater on 126 and Powell. She just called and told me.
Right. Sorry.
What?
Happy to help. I'm glad your daughter's safe. Okay, I wasn't anywhere near there.
Nope.
I should swing by and see what's going on.
So what on earth is wrong then for them to be saying that we were there? Let's see, shall we? I love the web swinging animations here so much. They're so cool.
There's the theater and the crime scene.
Let's see what's going on.
Still alive. So whoever did this isn't a lethal protector. That's promising.
It's a fun little reference to Venom the Lethal Protector, a moniker that Venom used for a bit and a comic run. And also, potentially the Sin Eater.
Sorry I missed the action. Thanks for keeping us safe, Spider-Man.
You're back already? I thought you were checking out that fire.
Right. On my way now. Which way was it again?
Last time you went that way. South.
Thanks. Got a little turned around. Someone's impersonating me. It could be the Chameleon again. I've got to pick up his trail.
The Chameleon being a villain that uses
I smell like there was a fire in this direction.
makeup and masks and various other things to impersonate whoever he needs to be to be most useful at the time.
Quickly. Looks like the fire was caused by an electrical short, not arson. He used the fire escape. Guess he couldn't copy my web shooters.
Hey, Spidey, what'd you do with that fire extinguisher?
Fire extinguisher, huh? Wonder where he left it.
Let's see, shall we?
You came back! I can't thank you enough for saving my friend from the fire. I thought she was dead.
My pleasure. Look, I want to make sure everyone's safe, but the smoke kind of got to me. Do you remember where I went next?
Sorry, I was helping my friend. I think you went back up there.
Thanks. Give your friend my best.
Dude, Peters.
Who Spider-Man is, he's helping people. But what he's doing is dangerous. I've got to find him.
Dude, Peter is so cool. He
Doppelganger
doesn't.
used a fire extinguisher. Might still be around here.
Peter's so cool. He had nothing at all, obviously, to do with helping that person and her friend, and yet he still says, give your friend my best. And, like, he's just pretty nice, you know? Let's see what we can do here for this. There we go. Analyzing.
ADP. Pretty standard. And easy to track. He got fire suppressant on him. If I key my lenses to track its chemical signature, it should lead me right to Spider-Man 2.0. He's walking normally. No webs, no powers. Which makes what he's doing suicidal.
Uh-oh.
I think everyone's out safe now. Nice work, Spider-Man.
Thank you. Let's see if we can go to them.
Thinking with that extinguisher, Spidey.
Fire extinguisher, huh? Wonder where he left it.
I love how Spider-Man is so well known by the cops and the police force and has been doing this for 8 years in universe in Insomniac's story, to the point to where he can just like swing up to crimes, for example the one at the theater or the fire crime just now, and everyone's just like, yeah, hey Spider-Man, how you doing? Thanks for your help. It's so cool. Let's see what we can do here. Where did you go, Spider fake I guess. Imagine it just led us in one big circle. Oh, oops, I did take us in one big circle, my bad.
That guy looks like he's been in a fight.
Here we
He
go.
knows something.
Sorry about that.
Come on, man, lay off. I told you everything. The deal's going down on the roof. No lie.
Right, just... you stay out of trouble. Hope I'm not too late.
Let's see if we made it in time.
My doppelganger's got some skills.
Oh, wow.
And he left the drugs. Seems like his intentions are good, even if his methods are nuts. This one will need painkillers for a few days, but should be fine. Knocked out, but breathing.
Let's see, shall we?
People seem to like him. Yeah, I mean me. This is weird.
My pleasure, citizens. Excuse me. I hear someone in need.
Okay, I do not
Uh-oh.
talk. Nobody talks like that.
Let him go.
Yeah, right. We'll get even more from Mr. Fisk when we bring him your hand.
Oh, dear.
Oh, hey guys! I'm not the real Spider-Man.
Not anymore, you.
Oh, dear.
Time to even the odds a little.
Here we go. Here's another hostage situation, which is always a fun little event to handle.
Kill them both.
I love these guys. They just genuinely do not get that this is just a dude in his
No way!
sewn pajamas, basically.
You know how to fight. I'm a black belt. I teach at Chikara Dojo. I just wanted to help you spread the legend, you know? Yeah, but when you dress like me, you inherit my enemies. And I've got a lot of enemies.
I love how he's trying to keep him safe
The
without
ones with guns. You get
really admonishing him for trying to help. Let's get him, shall we? Alright, let's finish these guys off. Who's left? Oh. Hey, we said we'll get the guys with guns. Let's slam him down and pop over here to get this guy. He should be it.
If you want to help your community, there's a feast shelter nearby. And I'm sure folks would appreciate free self-defense classes.
Good idea. Gotta admit, I'm starting to see the downside of it too.
It's cool that Peter's always trying to find a way to turn people on to Feast and help them out or provide help to those at Feast. Just the world building and the way the characters are written are so well done in this version of Spider-Man. It's just so good. They understood the assignment so well when given the task of creating a Spider-Man game. Let's zip over here and find out where these guys are. He's punching air right now. Let's knock that guy out with the scaffolding. Pop up here. Oh dear.
Launchers? Hi, I'll finish them off.
Rocket launchers? I love it. Oh man. We have not unlocked the ability yet to throw those, which we might soon, maybe. Where is the other guy? I don't see him. Thank you, almost as if instinctually he's answering my question. Let's pop down here.
Man, that was intense. How do you do it? One bruise at a time. Look, your heart's in the right place, but if you keep this up, you're gonna get killed.
Yeah, I see that now. Don't worry, I'm hanging up the suit. Spider-Man, no more.
Good call. Besides, you don't need a costume to make a difference.
Hey, that's a good line. I'll remember that.
What do you look like without the suit? I don't actually know if we can find him giving those self-defense classes later or not, honestly. We should pop by and check it out and see. I wonder how long you could follow him for if you wanted. Spider-Man No More being a reference to the Spider-Man No More storyline when Peter temporarily did hang up his suit. Let's tackle this research station.
Active robbery on an armored vehicle. Incident occurred in Robinson. Over.
Hello? Oh, we need a specific skill. I forgot that there are those that want you to do that. Let's make our way super fast over here.
Friends, today we have a very special caller breaking important news right here, because where else? Mayor Osborn, thanks for calling in.
No, thank you, Jonah. When you were publishing the Bugle, you were always fair to me. Tough, sure, but fair.
Well, that's my job, Mr. Mayor. All I have is my integrity, and I won't compromise it for anyone. Now, what's this crucial breaking news you're revealing for the first time anywhere on my show?
Well, after the brutal, cowardly City Hall bombing that almost claimed my life, it's clear our understaffed police department needs help. And I want to reassure the people of New York that I am providing it.
Aha! I said it! You all heard me say we needed this. Are you using my idea of bringing in cops from Lake Placid?
Ah, no. Though that was a fine idea. No, this would be a security contractor, much like the ones our military uses to assist our troops overseas. I can't name it until the contracts are signed, but their qualifications are impeccable.
Well, that sounds terrific, Mr. Mayor. Though, of course, I'll have to reserve my tough but fair final judgment until I have all the facts.
I'd expect nothing less. And let me stress, this is in no way replacing our brave officers of the law, just augmenting them in a way that cuts through the red tape and gets results.
And results are what we want. You know, I'm glad you're here, so I can share my theory on how Spider-Man may well be working with the demons.
And a fascinating theory it is, I'm sure. But my doctors are advising me to get some rest now, so if you don't mind.
Oh, of course. Thank you for calling in, Mr. Mayor. My lines are open for you anytime. Jared, did you hear? Tough but fair! That's our new slogan. I don't care who else is using it.
Oh dear.
Don't care.
Interesting tidbits in that conversation. The military contractor, we most definitely will see that play out in a little while. So it's cool that you can catch that if you wait long enough. You'll understand in a bit. Secondly, Jameson doesn't work at the Bugle anymore. Just the facts with J. Jonah Jameson isn't hosted at the Bugle. It's just his own thing. Here is a new research station. Steam heat is the most environmentally friendly method for in-home heating, but the pressure required creates a lot of safety concerns. This station keeps an eye on things and makes sure none of the pressure in nearby units exceeds tolerance.
Pete, my mom was a big believer in the city's steam heating. It's better for the environment than fossil fuels, but high pressure can lead to deadly explosions. This station was designed to monitor the pressure in specific buildings. Help me show Oscorp it's worth the cost. Please.
Harry's really invested in preserving his mother's legacy. And who can blame him? There's been a sharp rise in the pressure in some nearby buildings. The problem seems to be caused by faulty regulators. I've got to break them off before the pressure gets too high. And the building explodes.
Oh, we might want to fix that.
First, the regulators I break. There's no time to do this the polite way.
Let's make our way over there. If you'll notice, since we are constantly leveling up, we're getting faster.
A well-placed web shot should... What do you bet Jameson's gonna lead his show tomorrow with a Spider-Man vandalizes building story?
Probably so. But you can see we are constantly getting faster and faster.
It takes one to cause a blast.
I love how that's probably a line there for if you were thinking about leaving just one or two because you didn't want to go for all 15 of them. Let's get this one.
Buildings. No time to evacuate. It's up to me.
We gotta look for them, actually. I'm trying to scan for them, make sure we don't miss any.
Wrecking these won't cause any serious problems. The city can fix them easily.
Now time for the other building. I wonder how it is that breaking these keeps adding time to our clock. Like, obviously I get the game reason is because, you know, it's a game, so it's what most of them would do, but story-wise, how is it adding any time? Maybe by reducing the pressure enough to the point to where you have longer to do it?
Okay, better head to the roof and make sure the pressure's vented properly.
I bet it won't be. Also getting a faster wall run, which is cool.
Nary a peep from my spider sense. Everyone's safe.
Super strength.
Get out of here before someone asks me to pay for all this.
So just sit around, right? That's the thing. Let's see what we can get into over here, shall we, guys? I hope you're all enjoying. Sorry it's just more side content. Yep, that's the ground strike one. Thought so. Let's follow this side mission out here, actually, and see what we end up in.
Breaking news just in. My sources tell me the police are now looking at the demons as the primary suspects in the City Hall bombing. If that is in fact the case, I retract what I said about Spider-Man not being to blame. He would be, at the very least, partially responsible. Because the reckless manner in which Wilson Fisk was brought down directly created the void the demons poured into, like the poison they are. Actions have consequences, my friends. And that's something Spider-Man has never understood. Okay, this one confounded me for a while. Apparently Spider-Man's been seen throughout the city tampering with steam regulators. Aside from generally being a vandal and a troublemaker, why would he do this? I'll tell you why. Because when the city has to send crews out to fix these problems, they need police to direct traffic around them. That's officers who aren't stopping crime. Which leaves, say it with me, Spider-Man. He's trying to take our brave officers' jobs.
Set 25-minute timer. Thank you. Okay, let's see what this is all about.
Got it.
You accepted the challenge. Welcome to my stream. BT Dubs, now that you're on board, the views are racking up like crazy. Here's how it works.
What?
The Matrix barcode you snapped is sending you the GPS
This is starting to sound time-consuming. Sorry, but people need my help.
Ooh, funny you should say that, because this is to help the needy. One in particular. The final Matrix barcode will give you the location of a... Wait for it. Kidnapping victim.
What?
Oh no.
Talk about raising the stakes. Oh, isn't she telegenic? Trapped. Helpless. Will she starve? Suffocate? No time to lose. The internet is watching. Ta-ta.
This got dark fast. She's nuts. I have to play along.
She is just a little bit nuts. If you actually decide to scan that barcode for real with your QR scanner on your phone, for example, it cleverly enough actually just takes you to Insomniac's website for Spider-Man PS4 for Marvel's Spider-Man, and it is an ad for buying it and the DLC and stuff, and it's funny. Let's see what this backpack is.
Oh yeah, the blind guy gave me his card in case Spider-Man ever needs a lawyer. Wait, hold on. If he's blind, how did he know I was Spider-Man?
That is a funny and really cool Easter egg to Matt Murdock, the Daredevil, who is a blind superhero but has
The next Matrix
the
barcode. This one isn't going to be so simple.
but has lots of abilities like being able to sense people's heartbeats, letting him tell whether they're lying or telling the truth, and super hearing and things like that. And he and Spider-Man actually have such a close bond in the comics that at some points they've actually switched suits and pretended to be one another, helping each other out and stuff.
Got it.
Oh, snap! Shout out to my fans. Some of them just joined my stream and joined Spidey IRL.
Has everyone lost their mind?
While we enjoy the action scene, let me read some messages from my squad. Thug Forever says, "Love you, Screwball. Your stream kept me going while I was in jail." Aww.
Too bad, guys. Guess you'll have to go back to the cinnamon challenge.
Sorry about that, Spidey. I can't help it if my fans get personally invested. They're passionate. Hashtag blessed.
Did you just say hashtag out loud? That's honestly almost as bad as the kidnapping.
Snapping that code should have sent you the GPS to the next location. You better hurry. Our friend's all alone and, oh, so sad.
She is slightly on edge, just a
Here's
bit.
the other code. Split across 2 buildings. This'll take finesse.
Alright, now let's scan this one. As you can see from the hint, it's slightly informing us what we have to do. So, let's see if we can do it. And here we go.
Got it.
Now this is totally unofficial, but I'm hearing some of my fans decided to bring you a little care package. I think they're saying you're the bomb. You might want to grab those fast. People could get hurt.
Oh no. Why are you setting up hostages and bombs for us to solve? If you want this, just like email us and ask us to just write us a letter and ask for us to be on your stream or something. Why are you causing chaos?
And my mentions are blowing up too. Nice job taking a simple photo, guy. Snapping that one should get you the GPS to our victim. You better save her before our fans get bored. Because in entertainment, boredom is death.
Address isn't far from here. I need to hurry.
Let's get to the hostage. Screwball is an appropriate name. She is also a villain that was not introduced until that reboot I mentioned a few episodes back after Spider-Man One More Day, and a whole slew of new people like Eddie Brock's Anti-Venom, Martin Lee's Mr. Negative, and her, for example, were introduced. And some people don't like her, which
This is it.
I guess I could see why.
I'm gonna rip the door down.
I don't mind her.
Oh my god, Spider-Man! I can't thank you enough!
And you're your own hostage.
Millions of clicks I just got!
Screwball.
I know, right? Ah, you should see the look on your creepy moving eye hole thingies. Oh, look! More of my followers!
Still?
Put us on your feed!
TLDR. I don't have to stay down there.
Then tell them to stop.
Screwball, why are you telling them to do this? Screwball, why are you not telling them to stop? What are you doing? We've got to dodge these guys. Let's web them up. Oh, there's more of you now. Okay. Well, how about that? Let's do that and whack him. And let's whack him into the wall. There we go.
LOL. What are you going to charge me with? I didn't actually do anything. It was all my fans.
She has a point. It'll be hard to make anything stick.
For a spider-based hero, I'm really starting to hate the web.
I love that. And now the weather has inexplicably reset itself back to what it's supposed to be for the story mode, which is kind of funny and odd.
Come on. It's a fast one.
Come here, pigeon. We're gonna get you.
It is my responsibility to catch that pigeon. I can't.
And we were gaining speed until we lost a great deal. And there we go. Let's pop over back to this antenna and get it.
Attention all units. We have confirmed reports of an active bomb. Proceed to Morningside Heights.
Not again.
I love that knock 3 enemies off of the building is an actual challenge. Let's do it then. There we go. There's 1. There's 2. And there is not 3. Here's 3 though. Right? Yeah, there we go.
Demons are down. Time for the bomb.
Oh, there's a bomb here? I didn't see that.
Blocker C4, this is wired to.
Well, let's stop the bomb then, shall we?
That did it.
Ah, there we go. Oh no. And there's more of you.
Heads up. Snipers on the far roof.
Mom's confused. Time to deal with those snipers.
Oh, they hit very hard. Why don't we stop them, shall we? There we go.
My team will dispose the bomb. Great work, Spider-Man.
Happy to help, officer. Stay safe.
And let's get our new surveillance tower for us. There we go. We are making steady progress on all the side content throughout these regions in this episode. Actually, this is going pretty decent. I hope that you guys don't mind this being more of a side episode in our next episode getting back to the main story, but I really just wanted to get some of this stuff out of the way. Of course, we will have more to do as the game goes on, but it's nice to tackle what we can while we're here. Or at least that's my outlook on it.
Officers are pursuing a truck carrying an IED. Please proceed to Columbia.
Oh, really? They are? Well, the car chase crimes are some of my favorites. So, let's go and do it, shall we?
Bomb rigged in one of those cars. We need to stop them. Guys. Don't love a parade, but you gotta get permits first.
Alright, let's stop them then, shall we? Ooh, the absolute strength that Peter needs.
Bomb in that truck. Gotta get it away from civilians. Reinforcements. Do you demons put on the masks when you get here? Or do you ride around like that?
If they ride around like that, it must be pretty hard to see.
Damn bomb in the truck. Gotta get it out of here.
Let's see if we can rip the sword out of... We cannot rip the sword out of that demon's hand. Ouch.
Bet you 10 to 1 those guys didn't even have licenses.
Probably not. And we're conveniently next to our next surveillance tower. So it was good that we decided to do that. Yeah, we're still gonna help out anyway. I wonder how many of the cops are still on the payroll for Kingpin, and that's why they said that. We have a new Black Cat stakeout here for us.
These cameras aren't cheap. If Felicia's really strapped, why is she leaving them lying around?
It's a good question.
I love making you chase me, Spider. Someday I might even let you catch me. Just not today.
Alright then. So, maybe we will see her at some point. I don't really know, actually. Yes, I do, but I'm not gonna tell you guys because it's a surprise. Let's just take photos of random people. Just start stalking everyone in the city from the cameras.
Got it. Black Cat does enjoy playing games with people. Especially me.
How many is that down now? Do we have a counter? I don't know that we do have a counter or not. Is there any challenge for us to do at this? There is. Let's see if we can do this. Achieve a combo 20 or greater. There we go, there's one.
I feel like there are better ways to spend your life.
New crime done. What is near us that we can get to? A backpack. Alright, let's grab this.
Armored car. Suspects are masked. Officers needed in the area of Columbia.
Can we go inside? Let's come over here to this bag. I tried to get one that was in park, but it's not spawning, which I hope is just a temporary glitch and not a permanent one, because otherwise that would completely ruin our progress.
Fire from masked hostiles. Backup needed in Bloomingdale.
It's alright. Okay guys, I tried to go and grab some more bags right before we end our episode, but it wasn't working because for some reason, unfortunately, the bags are not spawning, which I hope is a temporary glitch instead of a permanent game-breaking one, because if it is, then it ruins our progress. But we can hope that it's not. So let's decrypt this final police scanner, and then we will leave our episode off there. Alright, as we get one last nice overview of the city for this episode, I want to say that I hope that you guys enjoyed very much. I know that this was a episode completely composed of side content. I just, as I said earlier, wanted to get that out of the way. Of course, we still have a lot more to go, but it was nice to have an episode where we just make progress on that, or at least I thought so. Maybe you view this as something that's just filler and not all that interesting. I don't know. But if you guys did enjoy, then please be sure to share it with your friends, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Oh, hey, there's Jameson.
One thing I can't abide, it's egomaniacs who use the internet solely to draw attention to themselves. And we just had a real meeting of the minds in that respect, as the online personality Screwball pranked fellow narcissist Spider-Man into an epic snipe hunt that put innocent people in danger. On the one hand, Screwball did show us all just how gullible and reckless Spider-Man is, rushing headlong into dangerous situations without knowing or caring who he'll hurt as long as cameras are on him. On the other hand, Screwball herself is no better. Unlike me, she's not trying to expose wrongdoers like Spider-Man as a public service. She's just in it to promote herself, which I think is absolutely despicable. Now don't go away. Just the Facts with J. Jonah Jameson will be right back after this important message about how you can buy my book.
I love that. It goes on that long rant and then basically does the same thing. But anyway, yeah, turn on the bell so that you never miss another video. Remember to always love one another and to always be kind, because it's all love. And remember to always help somebody every chance that you get. Please leave your thoughts. I meant to ask this in the Last of Us episode, but please be sure to leave your thoughts about all the new series I mentioned that are coming up soon, and the idea for Undertalks or Underchats, whatever we decide to end up calling it. Give me your opinions. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. Remember to be greater, and I will see you all in the next one. Love you all.